Other organ?
No, this was new. This organ was
The Willis
divided
organ.
into two. The one before this is still the one before this organ, which is now nearly 140 years old. 1876. This organ was given as a present, and they weren't quite sure what to do with it. And I'll explain that. Previously to this organ, there had been two big organs here, and they were always on the screen, right in the middle, right? And when, in 1800, 200 years ago, the glass was thrown away, I told you, didn't I? The idea was actually to take the screen away and the organ, because it was falling to bits anyway, and to make the whole cathedral open right from one end east to west, as it is today. And they were going ahead with this. They'd taken the old organ down, and they took the screen away, which is the one we've just been looking at. Mm-hmm. And they thought, oh, good, that's the end of that. We can now say we've nearly got what we want. But dear old King George III, mad King George, he said, I'd like to give, talking to the bishop, he said, I'd like to give you a present. And they said, that's very kind of you, sir. What would you like to do? He said, I'd like to give you a new organ. And they thought, where are we going to put it? Because it was quite big. And they had to actually put it back in the middle again on another solid screen. And there are paintings which show that. And for the next nearly 75 years, the King's present sat in the middle again, right from the pulpit to there. Good place for an organ, acoustically. Mm. And then this lady, Salisbury lady, gave us this organ, and King George's present finished up in St. Thomas's Church in this town, and it's still being played. And that's the one in St. Thomas's, which is right by the Market Square. But this one is a 4-manual Father Willis. It's got over 3,000 pipes. And they decided when it was given to us that we would divide it into two halves, with the pipe work going under the floor, connecting. So the organist himself sits up there. And this is the swell organ, and that's the great organ. And as you probably noticed, the great big pedal pipes that are in the north transept. So it's a wonderful instrument. The choir have always been in this position, and we are now about 15 years since we've had girl choristers as well as boys, and they share the load. They take alternate days singing the services. Boys one day, and they sing when they're here. They're schoolboys, schoolgirls in the choir school. They do have normal holidays, but when they're here, by Jove, they work hard and do their studies, and they also here for services every day of the week, and particularly Christmas time. It's jolly hard work.